Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Said a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. We are not alike, fuck the hype. Put the toaster to your face and I pull it twice. 1,000 bricks of dope, nigga, this the life. Add a little bait, then I drop the ice. Got some bitches out of state that I sacrifice. Crossing state lines, this the afterlife. Brown paper bags whenever cash in sight. Another 30 in the duffel if you add it right. Most niggas blame the hustle when they math ain't right. Made it out the struggle with a brick of white. 10 G's in the farm with your brother wife. In the 27 Porsche, not the prototype. All you niggas pussy sucker, what's the hype? Better do the right thing like that nigga Spike. I hit a bitch like Ike when it come to white. Talk to Tina, not Serena when we hit it like. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Said a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. My wrist cold and still frozen, nigga. You move lows and still old niggas. My shooters move like the army, nigga. Youngin' spit the block, caught a body, nigga. Every other day another homie, nigga. Fetty by the 8 and still dropping, niggas. Watch your tooth decay off this product, nigga. Back in 9-6, we was wildin', nigga. All this fucking pressure kept it solid, nigga. Never fold, never told, be the model, nigga. Chrome 4-5 gold hollows, nigga. Louis lift your soul about $1, nigga. 98 Ja Rule, watch him holler, nigga. Black K in the V when I 100, nigga. Louis 1-3, I'm 100, nigga. Free the whole game in 100, nigga. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat.
You know what it is. You see what it is. Y'all already know who I be. 1-3. That was all facts, no opinion sport podcast. I'm your host, 313. I don't let nothing marinate. Get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. You know what I mean? Waiting for my co-host, Santos Boxing, to tune in. Hey, yo, we need 4 more subscribers. 4 more subscribers. Go to Santos Boxing and hit that subscribe button, please. We just need 4 more subscribers. And we lit from there, you know? But while you here, hit that subscribe button. The link is in the chat. If y'all can't get the link, inform us. So one of us will send the link to y'all. But you know what it is. You know, Tank Davis is being forced to vacate the WBO title. He's a champion. Why he should be forced? You feel me? He got a fight coming up. He will defend it. Be easy, you know. Boxing latest news. Late January, PBC is going to throw another spectacular card. You see December 6th loaded and stacked up, right? Pay-per-view, right? We're about to see late January. Keith Thurman, Fundora, and who else? Pacquiao and Rody. PBC about this. Next year, they about to take off. But from starting December on to January, and then when Tank, oh my God, this shit about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. But besides that, you know, we hear you tuned in. I don't know why they forcing. Hey, Lo, what's up? What's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. You know, hey, they forcing that ball, man. They forcing it, man. The Knicks, man. Carl Anthony Townsend, man. Like you couldn't score 10 points. That's how you know the game fixed, man. It's rigged, man. How you can't score 10 points, bro? You could have had an easy double double. You got 10 rebounds, 9 points with 4 assists. Like, come on, man. Fucked up the parlay, man. That's how you know it's rigged. That's why I be telling people, man. Just pay attention to the points, you know. And I want player prop, bro. Carl Anthony Townsend can't score 10 points. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you know it's rigged. You know it's rigged. I'm trying to tell y'all know it's rigged. Just saying though. And you know what should be crazy? Why if them motherfuckers end up getting indicted, everybody that betted on the parlay should get, their money back. Just saying though. No shade, no blame, but damn. Come on, we gotta do better than this, you feel me? But yeah, shout out to my guy Low Nose Boxing. We always we're gonna be we're gonna give the world what they want. Everybody people watching. People was watching. They watching heavily. They watching heavy. They watching big time. You know, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Lo, this the funny thing, right, Lo? Teofimo Lopez been a Ring Magazine 2 times, a Ring Magazine champ 2 times. But right now, at 140, he's one of the longest reigning champion at that, even at that division. But I'm talking about just moving up as weight, right? Because Bud just won at 168, right? If I'm not mistaken, T.O. last fight, Bitterv and Bivol last fight, was it after T.O. fight against was it Barboza? You know, it's just crazy how they don't got him up there. Same way for Boots at 147 when they were saying he wasn't bro, he was a champ he was the Ring Magazine champ at 147. He was the guy at 147. But not to have T.O. up there, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I say T.O. he's gonna have to knock Shakur out. Because if it goes the distance, they're gonna rob him. They're gonna rob him. You know, it's gonna be a UD. They're gonna rob him. Promise you that. No, I'm talking about remember, all right, when Tio and Barboza fight, I gotta go. I'm gonna wait till my co-host come up so we can pop it up. When Tio and Arnold Barboza fight, who fight? Remember Bitterv and Bibble match, the rematch. I'm trying to figure out which fight was last. Was Tio fight before the rematch? Because if it's before the rematch, that makes Teofimo Lopez at 140 the longest reigning Ring Magazine champ. I'm talking about everybody that's on the pound for pound right now. You know, because remember Bitterv was up there, so I don't know how Bitterv is still up there when he don't got no title. Facts. I know he would be blackballed. We know that. But we're going to keep him alive. We're going to keep Tio alive up here. Because everything that man stated, the guy's a dictator. Because you tell him no. If you tell Rick Renee no, they want to create false shit. Like, shout out to Michael Hunter and Gerald Miller, right? Because Gerald Miller exposed the situation. You know? Yo, yo.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah. So
Hold
Big
on,
Baby
bro.
Miller exposed the situation. You hear me, Lo? He exposed the situation saying, like, damn, like, if you tell a person no, then it's a problem. Even Brian Norman Sr., he said, yo, they come at you with one deal, and if you tell them no, they're going to a smear campaign, you know?
They don't want to
And
do no more business with you.
that's fucked up. And just not, hey, son, I want you to check something for me, right?
What's up? What you want me to
Uh,
check?
uh, uh, when Teal, you probably know offhand, right? What was the rematch with Bitterv and Bivol before the T.O. went on Barboza fight? I'm trying to figure out. I think it was, right? Or was it after?
Mm, when Shakur was on the car, was that the second time they fought or the first time?
I think that was the second time, right? Yeah, that was the second time.
Yeah, so I believe that. Yeah, because Tio fought in Times Square May 2nd.
Yeah, all right.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now when them boys fought. Nigga ain't fighting mad long though. He's still up there. But I want to
Yeah,
point out how you got two people in the same weight class, both in
yeah,
pound for pound.
facts. That's
They
what.
fought. Yeah, yeah. February 2025 was last time nigga was in the ring. About to be a
Who
year.
Bitter Vietnam, right?
Yeah,
Or
better
two.
be.
Yeah, all right. So all right, that so okay, it's cool. So Bibble a little longer, even though it just switched hands to him. So Bitterly should be knocked off that joint, and Teal should be put there. There's no way Devin Haney already on there and Teal not. No way.
Tio should have been on there though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Teal and Boots. Boots too. When he was at 147, he should have been on there too because he was a ring champion.
Tuh.
That's the shit I don't understand. It's like they got their picks
I'm over
and
here
Teal.
trying to get this fucking phone to charge, dog.
But Teal beat Josh Taylor. That shit was like 2 years ago, close to 3 years ago. Like two
Just
years, right?
about. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been a longer reigning Ring Magazine champion. If you take Canelo, see Bud moved up, so no Bud gonna always be in that John. And I gotta respect anyway because the nigga defending his undisputed status. So you know me, I'ma always put the nigga that defend his undisputed status up top. But yeah, this WBA shit, man, them niggas forcing Tank to vacate, man. But Tank got a fight
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, yeah, they
I ain't
forcing Tank.
heard about that. Break the news on that.
They trying to force him to vacate, man. But he got a fight coming, y'all. He got a fight. That's what I said. Next year is about to be crazy because you're gonna get this December 6th card. We're gonna get the I think it's gonna be the second the last week of January. We're gonna get the Thurman, Fedora, Pacquiao, Rolly. We're gonna get them in that card in January and shit.
And I think
And
that
then
same week we gonna get Tio and Shakur. I think though.
same
I'm
week,
not
same week,
sure.
same week. It's back to back. It's gonna be back to back. So
That
that's what
shit
I'm saying. I
might be
don't
on
know.
the same night though.
It can be because that's January 30th, 31st, right?
I
Some shit like
believe
that.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be. But I probably got PBC going before him,
Yeah,
because that's when
the last Saturday of January is the 31st.
yeah.
And then
So,
before
so
that is the 24th.
yeah, so hopefully by the 24th we should get that fight. If I'm not mistaken, Keith Thurman and Fedora is for the 24th. So it should be I know Rolly and Pacquiao won that joint. That's a for sure. That's a for sure, y'all. We broke the news. Rolly versus Pacquiao. January, late January. It's on the card with Thurman and them. So right now they debating who should be the main event, and I think Thurman and what you call it should be the main event. But Pacquiao gonna fight that shit because he's Pacquiao. Now, man, but we gonna see. We gonna see. If you ask me personally, I'll break that card up. You feel me? And I give him one in January, one in February, and then when March come, Tank back. Now, man.
Why
So I don't
March?
know.
Why March?
I'm just shooting because those usually be his dates. I'm
Okay,
just
okay,
shooting
okay.
dates.
So I say
Uh,
what he got lined up for March.
I don't, it could be Schofield. He gonna fight somebody unless he vacates. You feel me? And just shoot for the May situation if Shakur wins. But it's a lot going on. He got a little nice pick, but
You know it'll be
only
crazy too if he just vacate that shit and move to 40. That shit'll be crazy.
that, that's what I was thinking.
And go
That's what
fuck
I was
Lamont
thinking.
Roach up for that interim title. If he beat
Mhm.
Pitbull,
That's what I was thinking.
that'll
But
be
if I'm
crazy.
not
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, I think he probably got the winner out of Tio and Shakur. Or I was always thinking Lamont and Pitbull, but once that shit was at 140, I was like, it's only the intern. So let's see how this Tio and Shakur situation play out. Could he shoot for that? But it's all about the fight now. So if he's gonna vacate, man, get that shit up. I mean, you don't need it, man. You don't need you face boxing. Then on top of that, you're not holding the belt hostage if you're the champion. You feel me? That's the corny shit I don't be getting, y'all. They got their picks. Then Carl Anthony Towns couldn't score 10 fucking points. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That shit had you breaking shit. My parlay went out too, dog. Shit had me tight.
But I think I hit one because every team scored 20 points each quarter. So each had, I mean, each quarter. So I gotta go check and see what I won. You know,
Yeah, I had to place that bet right there.
that joint crazy.
I'm over
That
here
joint,
getting this little spliff right real quick. I'm about to cut my cam on right now.
this motherfucker
Yo,
going.
but back to that Rolly and Pacquiao fight. Yo, Rolly can knock him out, bro. Don't be surprised Rolly knock him out.
Rolly can do it. That's what they sleeping on. And you know the narrative that's being painted right now.
What's up?
Rolly Doug Devin.
I'm not even gonna pay that shit mine.
I'm
Matter of
not
fact,
paying.
after that mistake I seen yesterday, Rolly might
Rolly,
can knock Devin out too.
Rolly a clip him.
For
Rolly
sure.
a clip him. They better
Yeah, but
leave
I
Rolly
already know
alone.
them boys gonna be on their bicycle if they do fight
Mm-hmm.
Rolly.
Better Rolly alone. Then listen. Let me tell
Yeah,
people.
everybody playing with Rolly like he easy pickings,
Yeah,
but the nigga who
Brian
just
Norman
smashed you
Jr.
just got beat up by him.
Yeah, this I want people to understand this because I'm watching dumbass people. Like shout out to Mill City Boxing, but I watch a dumbass person ask the question. The senior is Brian Norman hit harder than Ryan. Let me tell y'all something. No, the fuck he don't.
Bro, yes he do. You bugging out right now. That's a way bigger nigga, no?
Whoa. Ryan Garcia. See, this is the point people need to understand. There was a difference. When Sean Porter came into the game, he'd tell you. He started at 160, 154. You feel me? He was bouncing between them two weight classes. But all of the smoke was at that time 140 and 147. You feel me? So he squeezed his body all the way down to 147. You drain yourself. All of these fighters that you see moving up, this is their original weight. They drain themselves. But this is the key thing, y'all. On fight night, these niggas will rehydrate 20, 30 pounds. How? It's called PEDs that help you that do that. So if you come in Friday weighing 134 or 135, how the fuck Saturday, the next day, you weighing 157? I want y'all people to answer that, right? So the key thing I get about Ryan's situation is the knockouts, the people that Ryan knocked out,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
at the end of
And
the
look at
day,
Brian Norman,
go ahead.
right? Oh, a Jin Saki, bro. Like, come on, fuck on. That nigga ain't no Javier Fortuna. Them niggas ain't no Oscar Duarte. Yo, that
Nah, I know what you saying, but at the same time, them niggas is not
Brian Norman ain't.
147 pounds either, bro.
Yeah,
At the
no,
same,
no,
but
they
I
are.
think,
That's the
listen,
point.
no, hear me out though. Hear me out though. Listen, I
Mhm.
think at the end of the day, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like it's a difference between who punches harder and who has better accuracy with their shots.
Yeah.
That's the
See,
difference. Who
see,
can land
see,
cleaner.
see, this is the difference, right? Jin Saki is a 126 or 130 pounder, where he took his loss at. You feel me? Quaves is a 140 pounder who is ass. You dig me? Santinians come from 142, bro. He was doing this shit at 135 and 140 in Mexico. Y'all just squeezed them up to come up to 147, and this is what y'all get. But the point I'm making is you got all of these fighters that Ryan knocked out. They squeeze, even Ryan, they squeeze their body down to 140, the 135. So which means is these niggas ain't real 135 pound. I'm a fucking true 135 pounder. I'm 5'4", bro. I weigh 133. These niggas is taller than me, bigger than me. You understand me? The niggas Ryan knocked out, the names that he knocked out is way bigger and powerful names than Brian Norman ever knocked the fuck out. Because when y'all looked at it, y'all only rating three of them. And we've been speaking on this channel since that fight was mentioned. You know, my guy son always, keep it clean. Me, I'ma keep this shit shitty. Fuck them niggas. They both was chinny. Now I mean, like Norman, I always stated the nigga resume was always ass, and he got exposed by two fighters before that. But everybody gonna always go up the three last knockouts of who you fought, and that was Devin Haney and a mentality. And the reason I know that because when you look at the fighters he fought, look what weight they came from. That Ryan shit is more like, bro, Duarte,
Yeah, but at the
motherfucker.
end of the day, all them niggas come from little ways, bro. All them niggas was little niggas at one point, bro. You got to take that into accountability
Yeah.
too.
Nah, ain't a lot of them ain't, bro. Listen, bro,
He
it
ain't knocking Shakur out. He gonna have to beat him the way he did Loma 8-4, 9-3. See, Lo, I disagree with you, bro, because I think he could stop him, bro. I think it's too much. Look,
you think
Lo,
Dev can
this the
stop
same
Shakur?
shit. Lo, look. The other day in Punch Drunk Chat, that's the same shit I was trying to tell niggas. Look, it's only one way Shakur could come out. We never seen Shakur come out and go hunting a nigga. You feel me? We never seen that. We always see Shakur, he come out, it's always defense first. It's always
No, no, no,
shoulder
no.
roll. It's
He came,
always
he
little
came,
pocket work. What?
he came out hunting with his friend. His friend, Jamal Heron, his friend. He came out hunting with his friend. Remember, that's his friend.
Man, that
His
nigga
past
threw him the
friend.
oop, bro. That nigga
That's
threw
what I'm
him the oop,
saying. That's
bro.
the only way
He threw
he
him the
came out
oop.
with his friend.
Listen,
That's a
but
rigged ass
listen.
fight.
All I'm saying is that Shakur only got one style on that elite level. You know what I'm
Cooked them
saying?
niggas.
Like it's only one way he could fight elite at that level, and that's with his defensive style first.
Cooked them niggas.
Low. T.O. could come back foot warrior. He could come out jabbing nigga. He's faster than Shakur for sure. He might be longer than Shakur. I'm not sure. I gotta do that research. You feel me? I didn't even look into that. But bro, it's too many different ways he could come out. You see what I'm saying? And that's why Shakur been in camp. That's why Shakur ain't been saying nothing, because Shakur know this is his toughest fight.
Yeah.
And I do think he could stop him. If he catch him with that shot Zapata hit him with, yo nigga T.O. hit hard, nigga. Just cause he not
That's what's
knocking
going
these
to
niggas out,
happen.
don't mean he don't hit hard.
That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to watch. I seen it. It's going to happen. You know, it's just don't leave it to the judges, please.
Bro,
Because the way these niggas glazing Devin the clinch Haney, bro, niggas acting like he put on a Regis performance. But I always tell people looking at
yo,
Regis because he ass. I just was looking at the situation like, bro, you came in overweight. Like the nigga when you at junior welterweight, the nigga fighting the middleweight, bro.
I'm gonna tell
How
you
am I
right now,
putting
gang.
this
Hold on, let me see. Damn, I was about
That's
to
what we
say
need to know too. What was his weight on fight night with Norman and them?
Happy Thanksgiving, Brody. Happy Thanksgiving. You already know, man.
Yo, go
Oh
to
shit.
Santos Boxing, man. Please hit that subscribe button. We need 4 more subscribers, y'all, so we can kill
Word,
y'all with
man.
this
I
third
almost
show. I
got
saw this.
60,000 views. My shit ain't even been up a
Yeah,
month yet.
yeah. I was on it. Checking that John Cookski.
Yeah. Start frying these
That
niggas
shit,
up. But
that
yeah,
shit
bro,
work.
low. Another thing that's gonna fuck Shakur up, yo, don't go out there trying to fight like Bud. I see you getting working with Bud, nigga. That's not a trainer. A great fighter is not a great trainer, bro. That who he trained before, that's how he fight. That's how he put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? That's how it makes sense to him. That's what he want to focus on and what he want to see. But at the end of the day, nigga, your style is nothing like Bud's. Your accolades is nothing like Bud's. Your attributes is nothing like Bud. You go out there and try to
I
fight
think
like
he's
Bud,
doing
Tio
that.
gonna stop you.
Yeah. That's gonna fuck you.
Telling you, bro. Cause Tio gonna fight like Tio every way he can. You know
Cause
what I'm saying?
I always said that Shakur had a chance to show us in the Edwin De Los Santos fight that he's amongst the elite. And he ran. That nigga was like a deer in the headlights. He ran. He ran. That
Nigga
boy ran.
froze up.
That boy hard ass. That boy got skinny for real.
Yo,
I'm gonna say,
Zab
there you
Judah,
go.
my nigga
Lo, let me
Zab.
know. Can you hit the link? Lo, I gotta put the link back in the chat. The chat. Let me know you can hit that joint.
Shit, you dropped it.
Hey yo,
You gotta,
Shane Box.
you gotta re-drop that shit, gang.
Said punch. Yeah, punch be making a lot of valid points. You know, we all make it. Like no, we the T.O. fans, you know what I mean? We the motherfuckers that's gonna hold this man down, because
But at the
we know
end of
where
the
he come
day,
from. You
but
feel
at
me?
the end of the day, we gonna keep it real too. You feel me? We not gonna go for a nigga
Yeah,
who not doing real nigga things. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we
yeah,
fuck with
yeah, I
T.O.
agree. I fully agree.
You feel me?
I fully agree. But as a fighter, we like no
But
when
at the
we mess
same
with
time, I
when I
keep it
mess with
real.
I mess with to be a fighter. You know what I mean? With a nigga doing a personal life, I don't care. That's they shit. You feel me? But as a fighter, I fuck with him as a fighter. But I can't say like when niggas put that stigma on Tank, bro. You know how females is. You know how when you get money, you know how it is. You got a baby mother. You got a wife. You had girlfriends prior. You know how y'all get into
Yo,
arguments in
listen to
certain
this.
situations.
Listen to what I read yesterday. I read some shit yesterday. That shit said, yo, Tank Team and them said, yo, all them niggas is saying Jake Paul lying about everything. Them niggas came out with that shit because he couldn't make the weight. You heard? He ain't want to fight. He
Told
couldn't
you.
make the weight, gang. And then niggas gotta ask themselves, nigga, how you go to shredding weight to get to 195 to about to fight a nigga who's 250? The fix is in. Put your money on Jake, nigga. Put your money on Jake. Like
Think about it. Think about it. That's why I tell people.
facts, no
I forgot who
facts.
asked me. Somebody asked me a questions, right? And I was like, Joshua, he's still kind of chinny. You feel me? This shit can be a oop for Jake Paul to knock him the fuck out. Know what I mean? He don't mind the money. Joshua don't mind that fucking type of money.
Yo, that
Yeah, I
nigga
know.
Lil said, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Niggas don't fuck
Yeah.
with him. Niggas don't fuck with him for
Once
sure.
I get off this, hey, Lo, this no lie. Once I get off this joint, I'm gonna be at that gym. You gonna be like, this nigga crazy. Yeah. But I'm gonna show niggas
Low,
like, bro, that boy, he's special. Goido is special. Goido is special. That boy's special. And I always said it. My feeling, I think he can beat Tank. Out of all of them niggas, I think he the only one that can beat Tank.
it's possible. I see it. I see it.
Right? 'Cause he level up when it's better competition.
Yeah, like he want the smoke, you heard? That nigga
Yeah,
said,
but
I'm
I
at
don't
Deuce
like
at
this.
147. If Joshua loses,
Yeah.
that's a
He
huge
really
L
meant
for
that
the
shit
heirs of
though.
heavyweight. Yeah, if Joshua lose, he might as well don't even come back. He might as well retire right there and just walk away with that bread. Cause if you get knocked out by Jake
Facts.
Paul, what you think Tyson Fury about to come in and do to you? Think about to rip another hole through your ass, man. Straight
Put
up.
him right to sleep. But I think damn, who think about the fight?
Say it again.
I think it's two names that came across. I know it was a Tyson Fury trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. It
Mm.
was another guy. Who the fuck is this guy? If I'm not mistaken, it's a Queensberry guy.
Not Dubois. You not talking about, right?
Yeah, not Dubois. Because I don't know if it's going to be the guy Fabio. I
Oh,
know it was him.
oh, that'll be a snag him for him though. He could snag that. He could snag the
Yeah, he
title
can
back right
eat
there
that.
through Fabio. That's a win.
Yeah.
Not gonna say easy, but nigga, he should win
Yeah.
that.
This era, so I tell niggas this shit nothing like the 90s, man. The 90s heavy, the 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s heavyweight division. Oh my God.
When I first saw
I
him
know when I
fight,
was a
I
kid,
thought Tio
man,
was Boricua at first. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
Tio fight like a black fighter, bro. Tio slick, nasty, like Tio fight like a
that's
black fighter,
because
bro. He could move, he could
you
do
gotta watch
everything.
this fight beneath it. Now that's what I'm saying. You mean I could say more like a Cuban, because that's what them niggas, they imitate Cubans. Telling the truth. The best fighters and best footwork in the game is Latino food. All that salsa merengue shit really worked. That bachata shit really worked.
Fuck out of here,
That
man.
shit worked. Why you think Lomachenko he took ballerina classes? He took Spanish dancing classes. His dad made sure that boy footwork was on another level. And Wilfredo Benitez, go check him out.
Oh, you don't gotta
Technician.
say nothing. You don't even gotta say nothing.
That nigga a technician. So that's why when I see certain like Like, bro, Cubans, like boxing, they footwork, but all Latinos is like that. But it's just our punching powers just be crazy. From Puerto Rican, Mexican, Honduras, Cuban, Dominican, it doesn't matter. Niggas is punching. They punching like mules. You feel me? Niggas are fucking knock your head off your shoulder. And that's what
That's
certain
a fact,
races
bro.
don't
That's a
really
fact.
realize.
Low,
That's
that's a
what certain
fact what you
races don't
just
really
said.
realize.
Big facts.
Yeah, cause if from New York nigga, but that's what I'm saying. We all I wanna know what a black fighter fight like. They fight like Cubans. That's why I wanna know what they fight like. You know what I mean? If
Nah,
you
bro,
watch
Cuban. Nah, bro. You can't say
nah,
that because at the
they
end of the
do.
day, bro, Cubans got a pure boxing style, in my
Yeah, no,
opinion.
see,
There's
this is what you see. You
there,
you're looking at your generation of age. You're looking at your age gap, which is the Mayweather effect. Everybody with the Philly shell. You don't know about the Detroit shell. You don't know about the different stances how niggas was fighting. You feel me? The style that you're looking at, nigga. I'm 41 years old, bro. The style that you're looking at, that's the Cuban style. That's the Latino. Go back and watch them niggas. Go back and watch Hector Camacho. Watch all them niggas. Footwork on a fucking beam. Outboxing niggas. Bro, they do have dog in him. What is you talking about? Niggas just be chinny. You gotta understand from an art.
I agree
Bill,
with Low on this one. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, look,
Bill,
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you right now, Boots don't
good.
fight like no fucking Cuban.
Bro, you never
Boots,
seen Leo Cruz?
Boots don't fight like no fucking Cuban. Boots got everything, but he don't fight like no Cuban. You see what I'm saying? Like he don't got no Cuban style. Okay,
Uh,
okay. Yo, Low. Do you think Boots fights like a Cuban style fighter? Do you think
if you
Terrence
put Boots,
Crawford fights like a Cuban style fighter?
Bud is a
Hell no.
counterpuncher, bro. He's a
Yeah,
counterpuncher. He don't box. So which means he don't box. Name me one boxing performance he put on. Name me one boxing show boxing performance he put on. He
bro.
don't
That's what I'm
box. He's a
saying. Them
counterpuncher.
nigga. That's what I'm saying. The Cubans box.
He's a counterpuncher. He's a fucking counterpuncher.
Yeah,
When you
Boots
look at
got a crazy
Rigondeaux,
chin. Boots got a chin. Boots got a chin.
when you look at Laura, when you look at all niggas, them niggas box. Y'all just looking at the people that y'all see now. Go do your research. I'm shut up. Just go do your research. And I promise you, you're gonna come back. You're gonna be like, all right, fuck what everybody's saying. Go do your research.
Okay, so
Don't
I got a
speak on
question
what
for
you
you.
see now. See, y'all gotta understand a dog. A dog is a motherfucker that's trained that's trading shots. A person that sit there on the inside that's like the shit that what you call it was doing at Dolan Mason, Boots and Karen. That's dog shit because you standing in the pocket trading shots. That's what makes you a dog. Boxing
Yeah,
and standing on the outside, it's hit, not get hit. Not no Shakur shit. Not no Bivol
yeah.
shit. I can show you footage from 2006. Bivol still fight like an amateur. Know what I mean? I can show you this shit, bro. We talking about pure skill, a pure technician, pure skill. Boots got that. Roy Jones got that. Pretty Boy was on a I'm just keeping it tall. He was on a I don't sit here and hop on nigga shit. Now back then, no, back then Danny Garcia used to be light on his feet. Like Edgar Berlanga was a boxer. He was light on his feet.
Yo, Lo, nobody had a chin like prime Danny Garcia, nigga. That nigga chin was granite, you heard?
He
That nigga
said
had a
Danny,
crazy chin. Yeah, yeah,
Dan-
yeah. He just said that in the chat. Danny Garcia had a granite chin.
Danny shit was cool.
That nigga
Danny shit.
said when Boots gets hit clean, he look like he don't even get phased. It reminds me of Triple G and Canelo chin. Yeah, Boots got a chin. That's why I want to see this. I want to see that Jermell Charlo fight, and I want to see the Virgil fight.
Nigga, I just want to see the niggas he's supposed to fight. Was Virgil and Bud. Those are the only two fights I want to see. He was Bud mandatory 2 times for 3 fucking years for the IBO, and for he hopped on Spence ass. He was Spence mandatory 2 years for the IBF. Spence got knocked the fuck out by Bud. He became Bud mandatory again. You gotta run that boy that fade. You got to. That nigga been your mandatory since 2020, nigga. You gotta run that boy his fucking fade. You got to. I'm not trying to hear none of these new niggas trying. You gotta run that nigga his fade. And Virgil, that nigga been your mandatory since 2021. Y'all niggas was supposed to fight. Your bitch ass ran to standing on this route. Then you got sick 3 times and ducked standing on this 3 fucking times and came back and fought a small ass Maurice Hooker just to not fight Boots, nigga. Fuck out of it. Run that fade now. That shit. The time is now, not later. And marinated already. That's what I said. It's the Mayweather effect. This is what all y'all young niggas is used to. The Mayweather effect. It's called commentator fighters. Let shit marinate. Nah, where I grew up, nigga, the best. You and my mandatory, we rumbling, bro. The mandatory is just rumbling. The body sanction and sinking that shit. Sanctioning that shit is mandatory. That's the number one. You got the mandatory. All right, fight for the title eliminator. They fight the champion unified. Make that shit happen. 3 belts in the game. It wasn't no fucking 4 when it was 3 belts. And nobody cared about the Ring magazine. That's what I'm telling you. It was a wrestling magazine. Go back, 1922, that shit was a wrestling magazine. And back then, wrestling used to be popping in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Alexander growing, but he gonna end up fighting Boots, and Boots gonna take that shit. He gonna beat the African nigga. He gonna beat the African nigga. Unless Jake Paul get it smack that nigga up in Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? He gonna beat the African nigga. But I always liked his Xander, especially the younger Xander. When Xander first
I
came
ain't
in,
gonna lie, man. Hey,
he
bro,
was
I'm one of
he
them.
was
I'm one of them niggas who overlook Xander. I think they gave him that title, son. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think he
oh,
got
listen, I
skills and
always
shit.
tell you, bro,
Yo, bro. I ain't even tell you. My man's fight got canceled. His opponent pulled out.
because he's scared. He see that footage.
He
He
seen
always
that
see that
shit.
footage.
He seen that. I got Xander beating Virgil. I don't.
I
I don't
got Xander
think.
being virgin. I got
I
Xander
don't.
being virgin.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Hey, son.
Talk to me, and
Like
I'm
the
gonna tell you
Xander
why
right
I
now?
see it.
No, no,
Why
no.
you
The
see it?
Xander right now. I see what you see right now. The Xander right now. But yo, go back and watch his first 5 fights with Ty. The nigga can rumble. That nigga was 15 years old whooping Sean Porter ass. I'm talking whooping his ass. Body shot, need him and everything, whooping his ass. Right now, I don't know what the fuck going on with him. Not slick on his feet, but Danny
So it's like a
Garcia,
style switch up.
yeah, it's like how man, that shit is crazy. I see what you see though. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Virgil can come in, but no, Xander can go back in that bag, but we got to see if he's still in that bag because his last fight's been crazy. That's what I'm saying. If he keeps his in there, but he can. That boy can. But I see what Science saying. Like right now, this Xander right now don't look like the Xander that I seen 5 years
I ain't
ago.
gonna lie.
You don't.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. I don't feel
But
like he
Virgil
could
got
circle around the ring the whole night with Virgil, bro.
Virgil got special. Y'all keep telling y'all that. I'm telling y'all. Yo,
You been saying
that
that. Yeah, you been saying that. You been saying
my
that.
man. Shout out to Bam. Shut. Robert Garcia, best fighter he ever had was his little brother Mikey. Mikey, my nigga. Mikey, my nigga. But I don't see it in Virgil, bro. I see it in everybody. If all like that, worry about Kid Art. Kid Art is the next out of Robert Garcia Jim. I promise y'all. Kid Art. I promise y'all. Kid Art decking shit. That nigga decking shit, bro. Yeah, kind of telling me for Danny if Danny still like was real focused in shape. I believe that. Shit, hey, I like a
Yo,
Danny
Daniel,
and
knock
Xander
that
in
nigga
Puerto
out.
Rico.
You crazy?
I like Danny and Xander in Puerto Rico. That should be fire. That
And I
should be
like Danny for the upset.
Danny and Xander in Puerto Rico would be
And I
fire.
like Danny for the upset.
No, that shit would have sold out.
That shit can
That
still
shit would have
sell out.
sold out.
You know what else I
What?
like? I like Keith Thurman and Xander.
I got Thurman.
Me too.
I got Thurman.
Me too. I got Thurman putting his ass to bed.
Yo, people forget, both one time got power on both hands, man. It wasn't
Danny
called that
could beat
nigga
him,
one
bro.
time.
Danny could beat him. Danny could beat him.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Connor though. It depends, man. Like if the old 147 Connor coming, like the old machine, but when niggas grow older, niggas be losing that type of shit. Pacquiao don't, cause that's how he train. But I don't know. That should be a nice fight. Connor and Danny would be a good fight. Now, but Danny gonna end up knocking him out. Why? She gonna catch that nigga with that motherfucking over.
Straight up, some dummy
Put it
shit, you heard?
right down. You gonna put it right down. Danny and Virgil be a good fight. I always thought of that. Danny and Virgil. Danny and Tim
Don't get me
Zoo.
started on that nigga Virgil. That nigga Virgil want to fight Errol Spence. The fuck?
No, Danny and Tim Zoo would be a good fight. Danny knocked that nigga out. Yeah, man. That'd be a good fight though.
Tim Zoo still ranked top 10 after getting stopped twice, losing 3 times in a row. Not 3 times in a row, excuse me. He beat that nobody in Australia. I forgot about that.
Mm. The boy Jody Herrera. That young boy nice, man. Shakur running from that boy. That nigga getting skinny for real. Yeah, man. And another kid, the guy Tito Mercado at 140, he nice too. Go check out Tito Mercado, man. Tito be
He cool,
Tito
he
nice.
cool, he cool.
I like it. I just need to see some more rounds and see me. I like the knockouts, but get some more rounds under your motherfucking situation, so you can get a little long winded. If you know you can knock niggas out, you feel me? Try to get if it's a 6 round fight, try to get him out of here between the fourth and the fifth. Get some rounds in under your belt. Because you don't want to keep knocking niggas out like how Edgar Berlanga came in, and then when he fight Quigley, you see how he go the distance and he ain't know how to take it, but you
Yo,
started getting
Lo.
gassed out like
Yo, Lo. I'm about to tell you some shit you probably even disagree with, but nigga, go rewatch it, no commentary, and just watch that shit and score that shit round by round. Canelo beat him, bro. I ain't even want to say that shit on live like this, bro. I ain't even want to say it. I don't want niggas to look at me crazy. Go back and watch it. No commentary, live, round by round, and judge it round by round. Who get hit more? Who throws more? Who's controlling the ring? You know what I'm saying, bro? Go watch that shit, bro. Go watch that shit, Lo. I'm telling you, bro. You gonna be surprised. That shit was a lot closer than a lot of niggas think. And you got a lot of niggas like fucking Andre Ward and Max Kellerman. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas like that talking bullshit as the fight going on. You know?
mm-hmm. Shit. Hey, Low, Bittery still on that bitch. How Bittery still on that job? Like they did that shit to listen. I keep telling everybody if you deal with PBC and PBC is still eating with y'all, they're gonna make sure like you seen how the cards was dealt. You know, like damn, Top Rank could have never made Bud Crawford a pay-per-view star. When you look at all of the commentary, they all Top Rank commentary. They all under Top Rank umbrella. From HBO to ESPN, now they just with the ring. All dick eaters. But the key thing about Bud is they're like, damn, we can't make you a pay-per-view star, but we're gonna give you the accolades. Yeah, but when I just seen the joint yesterday on the ring with Max Kellerman and them, you can go watch the joint with Shay just now. It came out yesterday. Bitter V still on that motherfucker.
What 2 fights he lost back to back? He only lost one.
Yeah, Bitter V still on that motherfucker. I was watching that joint. That's why I was like, yo, how the fuck he still on that joint? I was looking for T.O. name and T.O. wasn't on there and Dev was at number 10. I was like, how Devin just get on there? How y'all got T.O. Fimo on there? How? That's the crazy thing.
Nigga, nigga, they got Shakur on there.
Mm-hmm. How? I'm not putting Shakur on my fucking list. He not on there. Nope.
Yeah, I
That
don't put
shit look good.
Nakatani on my list either.
Yeah. You had Better Reed losing both fights. I thought Better Reed won the first fight.
He did. He did. And he was putting it on him in the second fight, but he lost that one.
And he lost the second one, but the first fight I had him win.
Yeah.
You know, nah, I can't get the devil bitch. He did that corny shit. He got his old back. I'll never put him on a pound for pound list. We watch him
Twice.
get his ass. You
Twice.
feel me? Twice. He got his ass whooped in Mexico too. And got his old back. That nigga Devin really got 2 losses on his record. And the crazy thing is, yo, Reed just said that shit, and the nigga did it in real time in America. Ain't that about some shit? History repeats itself.
Facts.
Allahu Akbar.
Yo,
Now,
I I don't even got Bivol on my list, man.
I don't got him on my list neither.
Yo,
I ain't
yo,
got
I would put TO4. Nah, I would put Bam 4, TO5, Tank 6. Nah. We need Canelo up there. You crazy? Need Canelo. Yeah, I don't even know. That shit up there though, I'll tell you. Bill Haney calling for Rolly. Rolly got the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, Rolly got that Pacquiao fight. Man, my 10 is just, it's gonna be anybody. I'm just gonna say Bud, Nello, Tank, Boots, Bam, Bam. I'm gonna put, yeah, that's my little nigga, man. I gotta put my little nigga on there, dog. Put my little nigga on there. Put my little nigga Keyshawn. I put my little nigga Unstoppable Gomes. Know what I mean, uh, I got 3 more little niggas. Oh, nigga, I'm putting Pitbull on that bitch. Like I'm fucking around. I mean, but my top 5 would be that. No, but I'm putting Killer Gomes on there though. I'm putting Killer Gomes on there. I'm telling y'all now, he going on my pound for pound list. That's my number 6. I'm telling you, that's my number 6. So I say Bud, Boots, Canelo, Tank, Bam, Killer Gomes. I'm gonna put Keyshawn. That's my 7. Mm.
The only reason I'm not gonna put my mans on them is because we ain't seen him in that fire yet. I
I'm
know what
putting
he
him
can do.
on there now.
I know
The
what
reason
he
I'm
can
putting
do,
him
but
on
we ain't
there
seen
is
him in
the
that fire
future.
yet.
Man,
Yeah,
Fox
but pound for pound is pound for pound. You know what I'm saying?
putting him on there. Speaking this shit to existence for him. It's
Oh
gonna
nah,
happen.
super facts. Super facts.
See, that's what I said. It's existence. He's there. I promise you. I
Word,
promise
nah, facts. When you talking like that, it's a super fact.
that kid nasty. I'm speaking that shit to existence. My guy number 6. I promise you, this kid gonna take off. Y'all think I'm fucking playing?
I want to see Keyshawn versus Africa. Yeah, that sparring was nice. That sparring was nice.
I like to see. Mm, see Africa. I don't know. He ain't that to me.
Yeah, I agree.
He ain't that to me. Oh yeah, Sabrina Matias. The fight's still on. The fight's still on.
Yeah, as of right now, the fight's still on.
Know what I mean, know what I mean, you see, Devin ain't coming back down to 140. That nigga staying at 147. See, so you know, Hit say he going up there. So whoever Hit going to fight, he said he going up there. But he keeps saying a dumbass list talking about Gary Russell was not a big fight, bro. Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell was a big ass name, bro. And he's a fucking champion, and it's a legacy fight if you unify.
Sabril
How,
beat the case. Oh, he beat it.
he's fighting, yeah. He's fighting. The fight on.
Let me
The
see.
fight is on.
Hold on.
The fight is on. He's still fighting.
What's the date on that shit?
I think it's the same date around there, right? Low, it's the same date. It's the same date. I think January or some shit like that. I know the fight's still on. I'll go back and send you the information when we get off. Yeah, that nigga fighting. I'm saying they trying to backdoor that nigga on some corny shit. Nah, take this ass whooping like a man. See, them niggas be scared because what he did to the ball in the ring. Don't run from that ass whooping.
Hmm.
Yeah, The Tio and Keyshawn got history. That shit got history, you know. And I'm gonna keep it real. I turn that like even Shakur and Tio. I hope it's a pay per
Oh,
view.
January 10th. January 10th.
It's still on. I hope Tio and Shakur pay per view fight. I support it. I hope it's a pay per view fight. The brothers need that shit, man. They need that shit, bro. They need that shit. And if yo, that shit back to back like that, and on the 10th, the Thurman and them niggas going, that shit if yo boxing to be lit just in January.
Yo, Lo, I want to ask you a question. I already know what my man up here gonna say, but listen, bro, why they ain't announced that shit yet? What you hearing? What you hearing out there? Why they ain't announced that shit yet, bro? That shit right around the corner. That shit right around the corner. What's going on?
It's bad promo
It's
to
like
me.
everybody saying it's official, but it's not official. Is this another Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach? Like what's going on?
It's official, cuz.
Yeah, but
They even said it's official. That's what I'm saying. It's bad promotion. I don't know why it's bad promotion because it's Tio.
I
Like
don't
y'all
even
trying
know
to
what's going
blackball the
on.
kid. Just like he said earlier is if Tio ain't had that he got the WBO, right? If he ain't had the WBO and was in the Ring Magazine champ, he'd be blackballed. Because everything he stated about in that text came out to be true. Or they working on the car, but I know the promotion fucking everything up. So he might push that shit back. I hope they don't, but the fight's still on for the 31st. I know that for sure. That's why you see Shakur training his ass off. You know? Like if Bud was training Keyshawn, that'd be more of a good move because he's a dog like you, but you can't train. Well, I think Shakur really have it. It's just he just don't want to. Mm,
Bomac could do him good too because he is a dog and he know how to train niggas like that. But
nah, but I'm saying
whenever
like
it come to niggas like Steve Nelson and shit like that, you know
that's
what
how
I'm
he really
saying? Like
trains.
all respect to
But
Steve
listen,
Nelson, but you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't.
Bud, Bud and Keyshawn, they came to Bomac like that. You never seen Bomac fights? No, he was a pro boxer, right? Go back and watch his fights. You always got to remember when you got a that I always seen with my eyes. A fighter that becomes a trainer, he'll usually train you like him. And so he'll change your whole style and turn it to his style.
Yeah.
Like when you watch Derrick James, I want you to go back and watch Derrick James fight. Then when you watch Earl Spence, then Charlo, and then Frank, he changed their style into his style. Yeah, they shit. They try to ruin to your career.
Big facts.
And Tio don't fuck with Vada. He fuck with the other John, the Olympian John.
Yo, if T.O. pop dirty, they won't let him fight nowhere. It's a fact.
They blackball you. What they doing
Facts.
now? Like he a Ring Magazine champion. I don't know how he not on that pound for pound list. Y'all don't even acknowledge him, yo. That's fucked up. Y'all don't even acknowledge him. And that kid did real upsets. Fuck niggas pockets up for real. One of them in the Comey fight second round. Get up out of here. Loma was scared to fight Comey. Yeah, Benson, nice, nice
Nigga, if
defense,
I could
motherfucker.
pick any trainer, I'll tell you who I pick. Let me think. I'm gonna think on that.
I'm picking Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I mean? That's my favorite trainer, Emmanuel Stewart. But the
Who you
one low
put me
guy,
with? Who you put me with, cuz?
the one low guy, he nice.
Who you put me with? You seen my
And
work.
you,
Yeah, you seen
you,
my work.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
train
seen
you, nigga. I'm gonna train you. I'm the GOAT, nigga. What they talking about? Them niggas ain't better than me.
straight up.
They talking-
T.O. be exposing again. I don't like that
yeah,
shit. A lot of fire. Yeah, facts. Them niggas been
we
selling their souls.
we do.
You know what's funny? Me and
That's
my man was just talking about that earlier. How all this shit really Illuminati ran, man. We not tired. We not gonna say
yeah,
too much on here before they come kill a young nigga. You know
yeah,
what
that
I'm
shit,
saying?
that shit be wild. Man, them niggas be wild.
Word.
But you
Super
know,
fat.
that's how I be catching Devin Haney in his live. Because first is, you know, we know Tio really wanted to fight me. And that we know of in the city, and I'm gonna keep it tall. The only thing that came across Boots' desk was the Tio fight, and he said no, he's moving up. You feel me? That was the only fight that came across. He said no, I'm moving up. Nobody else came across. The Virgil and them situation was being explained. Virgil, Boots was gonna move up and get a fight, and Virgil was gonna get a fight. Virgil was getting a fight because he got a test to see how his hand is. Remember, he got a surgery. So when Boots moved up, Boots was trying to fight him for it was like August, and Virgil said no. So however he pushed it back, they came into an agreement. They both got to fight. Now they both supposed to fight. This is a fact. This is a true fact. But the shit Oscar and I'm trying to do is, which we all know, Oscar's going to be a, a promoter because you know what I mean. He was a fighter, but he's a great promoter. You know, he turned Floyd Mayweather into a pay-per-view star. But at the time, Al Heyman started managing Floyd, so Oscar and Heyman turned Floyd to a pay-per-view star. But let me get back to it is, but the situation with Devin is Devin shit never came across Boots does. You feel me? Only it was the Tio shit that came across from Shore and Boots said, no, I'm moving up. Because they already had a plan for them brothers to fight. But getting back to what Oscar is, Oscar know that, all right, I'm going to live off this shock fighter. You feel me? Lubin ain't been the same since 2016. We're going to keep that shit real. He ain't been the same since 2016. But these niggas, you know how they going to push something. They're going to push something like, yo, this nigga was this nigga, that nigga was ass. You feel me? He always been chinny, and that is that. And half of the victories he got, some of them was awarded. But Oscar know is Virgil Ortiz don't sell tickets. You don't put asses in seats. You can't even sell out in your own fucking city. Kid Austin did that for a reason. I'm gonna keep it tall with y'all. Kid Austin in Texas, he sells out arenas. His dad, they built their own arena, and his kids sell his own arena to fuck out for over 10 to 15,000 fucking people. Majority of them people that stayed and with them tickets was Kid Austin fans. This nigga kid, young boy Kid Austin, shout out to senior. Them boys sell tickets. That fucking young man sells. You know what I mean? And if he was on that card, that shit would have been sold out. But he dropped off that card. But getting back to it, Oscar know that that's the only thing they got, bro. You not the A side. You feel me? You not the A side. You never was a champion. You wasn't never nothing. Don't keep that shit tall. But right now, we don't give a fuck about no A side. This shit right down the middle. The fight need to happen now. Boots don't care about no fucking A side. He just care right down the middle. He trying to fight you.
Yo, that bro, we already know that Devin Haney be wanting
Hold
TFE no
on.
life. You feel me? Like Devin be dick riding him,
Yeah.
bro. He do everything he do. It's a fact.
He,
With the Camboses, with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what he do with everybody. It's like when people mention Linares, right? This is no disrespect. Linares ain't been in his prime since 2009, bro. This is no disrespect. He ain't been in his prime since you can go check the box rec. You can go back and watch his fights. Bro, when that nigga fought Linares, bro, you fought an old ass man that made you chinny. You feel me? And you know he was chinny because I said it. I said Brian Norman is chinny in the early rounds. Devin is chinny in the late. Now you see, late rounds come, he start clutching. Why? That's the only thing made him smart is I know I'm chinny in these rounds. So let me grab this nigga. But at the end of the day, when you watch him, like, bro, every time Norman hit him, it's like that nigga was getting swole like Incredible Hulk. But not, no rat. But now, low. Tio was the only situation that came across Boots Dust. Nobody.
facts.
we was going off the Bochica fight, in which I Quentin Randall fight, the first time ever watching Brian Norman. I was like, all right, this the kid that he said that dropped Bud and was beating up Tank and sparring. And I'm like, damn, like I don't see nothing special about it. You feel me? And then next thing you know, we seen him come up Philly. He up Philly his shit, going to the Bozy joint and shit, fucking with Boots and them. He get put down a few times down there from Boots, C4 and them niggas. The next thing you know, you see him going to Bochica fight, he get put down. So I'm like, damn, so this is the same guy, these niggas that they said that dropped Bud and beat Tank up. This nigga ain't special. Then I just seen him fight the nigga Alexis Roca was fighting. And I'm like, all right, they put another journeyman in front of him so he can get a victory off a nigga that got a donut. He got the victory. I'm not gonna lie, he got the victory, cool knockout. But he was a nobody. Then you come back, you fight a caseworker from 133rd and Lennox. You know what I mean? A nigga caseworking out. Clint, like, come on. And that's what he's doing. Freezing up. Y'all niggas zapping the shit out my joint, man. I know that's the Haneys, man. Stop zapping my shit. Y'all niggas zapping my shit, man. What's up with the Haneys, man? Stop zapping my shit. You know what I mean? But getting back to it, yeah, y'all know these joints, man. Bust some open bud. The ball bust some open bud. Uh, yeah, yo, hey, Lo, I just was telling Sant that, right? I was talking about power. We was talking about power. I said that, well, I think that Ryan hit harder than Norman. And the reason I said that, because I was naming the knockouts Ryan got from like an Oscar Duarte, a Javier Fortuna. What's the other guy? The other guy, damn, it start with an M. I keep forgetting his fucking name. I keep forgetting this guy's name. Oscar put him in there was this old head guy. He was a knockout artist, and Ryan ended up knocking him out bad. And he got a Luke Campbell stop. You feel me? So that's why I told Son, I said the knockouts that Ryan got is bigger names and better knockouts and that than what Norman had. You feel me? But I'm talking about the name wise. You dig me? Because we doing the Giovanni Santillan, Derek Cuevas, and motherfucking Jinsaki. You got those three names. But when you mention Oscar Duarte, Javier Fortuna, Luke Campbell, what's the fuck this other guy name, man? What's this other guy name? He got a few more. He got like two more that's great on his resume too. AV Sparrow. He got an AV Sparrow knockout on his resume. So he got great knockouts on his resume. And that's bigger and heavier names. Like a fucking just AV Sparrow and the Luke Campbell was two bigger names than the three niggas Brian Norman knocked out. You feel me? So yeah, I was stating that. But never been in a ring with the niggas, so I don't know how either or it hit. But I know Ryan, that left is too fast. That shit fast like flash. He, that's one thing I know, right? Ryan has Devin number. Rolly has Ryan number. Shakur in between. Shakur has Keyshawn number. Floyd Schofield them in between. Tank got all of these numbers. Gotta be mindful, they all sparred each other, you feel me? All them niggas sparred each other. And Tank was always the nigga that came out on top, was always the GOAT. Shit, that nigga came out a fucking G5, one in the ring, was whooping Dev ass, and got jet lag in the ring. My nigga got jet lag in the ring. Man, come on, man. You WBA, man. It's the face of boxing, man. Y'all got that boy fucked up. Can't force that boy to vacate, man. Can't do that. This boy the GOAT. This young man the fucking GOAT. I mean, this generation GOAT, Tank. You got Tank Canelo. You feel me? Like, come on. And you can't lie. You can't make this shit up. After Floyd left, Tank and Canelo held this shit down. You know, and a bunch of PBC fighters from the Charlo brothers, from the Deontay Wilders, even the motherfucking Anthony Joshua's, Tyson Fury's, the Terrence Crawfords, the Earl Spence, you know, yeah, even Mikey Garcia, the Danny Garcias, the Sean Porters. You know, these guys held it down. I said Spence, right? Yeah, all of these guys held this shit down, man. All of these brothers, look at Laura, still oldest reigning champion at 160, man. These motherfuckers held this joint down ski. Shout out to Thurman one time. Big time pay-per-view stars. Manny Pacquiao. We talking about big shit, big. I mean niggas that was AB. You can't forget AB, man. AB made this shit spectacular and special. AB had this shit buzzing for real, cousin. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, you dig it? But right now, you know, a certain group came behind that and people thought it was gonna be a little crickets, you know, but you had a few stones and you had a few gems that felt out that shit. You know, we got a Jerron Booth Sinners, spectacular, you know, next to go, top dog, you know, we even had a guy that motherfucker you know, people count on Virgil. We got a Virgil out of that situation. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz, you know. The Mexican Mohican, you know what I mean? He a Mexican Mohican. He's gonna get his ass whipped, but shout out Virgil. Um, You got a Brian Norman Jr. You dig me? Brian Norman came out of that situation. Well, it wasn't nothing spectacular. You know what Top Rank do, man? The WBO is a Top Rank belt, so I promise y'all, the next fighter, Devin fight, will be a WBO fighter. Watch, it's gonna be a Top Rank fighter. It's gonna be ranked in the WBO. Mark my words, unless he's not unifying. But they already creating the narrative that Rolly ducking him and Rolly already fighting Pacquiao. Fuck about it. But besides that, you know, he should fight Rohan Blanco. I mean, that'd be a good fight for Dev, you know, fighting, you know, gain a Latino base, you know, go to New York since your dad already in New York, you know, you want to sell it out, you know, and turn that shit to a pay-per-view fight. But hey, nigga, I'm the champion now. I want to turn this shit to a pay-per-view fight. Who you want to fight? I'm in New York, right? Well, you know, it's a Latino community. Let me get Rohan Blanco. You know, he already ranked in the WBO. He's the top ranked fighter. Let me get Rohan Blanco. Oh, why you want him? Listen, you want to bring the Latinos out. It's the whole big Dominican community throughout this whole East Coast. He's going to bring them out. This shit going to sell out. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I want pay-per-views. Yeah, just give me this in the front. I need everything on the back end. No, and the reason I say that about Dev, because out of all of them niggas, Dev was the smartest fighter, which it was Bill idea who you come in the game with your own promotion. You feel me? But Al Heyman, which they learned from Al Heyman, because that's how all the PBC fighters their brand eat. Al Heyman said, "I'm not going to pay the fighter. I'm going to pay the brand." So, all right, how you going to eat? All right, listen, come here, young, and let me coach you. What span is there? You know, you gain this up front. Worry about the back end. Why? Because you're gonna listen. That back end is real money. Don't believe me? Ask Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford to tell you. He said, "Shit." When I seen that back end, I was like, damn, dog." You know what I mean? But that's truth. You know, that's real truth. Uh, Thanks for everybody tuning in today. You know, we gave y'all to cook up our, you know, episode 29. Hit that subscribe button. But I need y'all to go to Santos Boxing and hit that subscribe button. Please go over there, hit that subscribe button so we can get the 50 subscribers and we can start going live over there with a new show. Um, Shout out to my guy Low Nose Boxing. I need y'all to go over there, hit that subscribe button on that Low Nose Boxing. Um, he's gonna give you daily gems. He's a good brother, man, coming out of NYC. Both of my guys from New York too. You know what I mean? Coming from New York, really in them gems. Guiding these kids, and saving the youth, and being spiritual to himself and others. Shout out my brother Low. Um, Me and my nigga Santos, it's new levels, baby. It's everything to new heights. We need y'all to go over there, hit that 50 button, get us to that 50 ball so we can get y'all this new show. And it's on to levels. We talking big bags, big money. And you know what it is. We talking them M's we gonna be touching just off this YouTube shit. You know, shout out to Tank Davis, man. The WBA is tripping, trying to force this kid to vacate the title, which is preposterous, Sabril Matias, Dalton Smith, January 10th, still going down. Shout out Sabril. You know, shout out Sabril. The fight's still happening. That's what's up. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis back in the ring with Nair Albright on his Tio and Shakur card. That I know that's a co-main event. That's why I said, hey, I forgot to tell you about that too. Keyshawn and Nair Albright is on the Shakur card. But if I was them, I would do the DD3 brothers versus the Albright brothers on that card. You feel me? Because you got to remember, them niggas jumping. Remember them niggas jumped Nair Albright after he beat, what's it, was Keon up? One of the brothers up. He beat the little brother up and shit. Or the older brother when he beat him up. So I had that card just like that since you already got the rematch. Because what Nair, he's an intern champion, if I'm not mistaken. No, but I heard Keyshawn, that's gonna be Keyshawn debut at 140. That's a good debut too. That's a good debut. Um, you know, breaking news, Rolly Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Fundora, same card. If I'm not mistaken, it's for January 24th. But it looked like we're gonna be loaded for January. From the 10th, 24th to the 31st. Great fights lined up for us. PBC December 6th next week. Next Saturday. Pitbull Lamont. That call gonna be lit. Jenna back, Laura, Fulton Oshagi. Somebody gonna catch a body. And the nigga Frank Martin back. I mean, you got Frank Martin back in Ranches, Barbellamy. Ranches used to be nice. I don't know what happened to him, yo. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to my guy, man. Like, he used to be nice, man. Like, I don't like him and his brother. Like, bro, they was nice. They was nice, man. I don't know what happened to him. Sometimes, people get this money, man, and, you go out and that liquor tear you the fuck up, man. And when you get back in that ring, you don't be performing how you used to, you know. But at the end of the day, when you drinking, you still not exercising, you still not, as long as you can keep yourself conditioned, you can be well, but your body ain't gonna sustain the punches and the punch output that your body usually, you know what I mean, absorb. But hey, man, that's why it's called hit not get hit. 52 blocks, learn 52 blocks. That shit work. 52 blocks work, especially like shit with some gloves. Yeah, I remember it. Niggas doing 52 blocks with punches. You feel me? Imagine you doing 52 blocks blocking the glove. The glove is there, so all you gotta do is, you feel me? You ain't gotta do much. You just gotta keep your hand open. You know what I mean? But in the spirit of the moment, man, you don't think because that shit just coming rapidly. You like, oh shit. You know what I mean? That shit just coming rapidly. But shout out Tank Davis, man, going back to the city of Baltimore, giving back to the community. The Tank hate is real. The Tank hate is real. The Tank hate, the Canelo hate, the Boots hate, the Mayweather hate. Like, you see it. You know, and shout out Low for bringing that situation up. Is bro, like how the fuck you take Canelo off the pound for pound list and you still got Bitter V up there? This shit make no sense. But it proves my point exactly. Is they don't want the top American fighters. They don't want them on the pound for pound list. You feel me? Bud up there because he deal with them. Devin up there, like these niggas up there because they they hang on the nigga turkey nuts. I mean, no disrespect, but it's really Rick Renee. It's his nut ass. That's the nigga that's controlling the ring, so it's really not Turkey. I'm gonna apologize to Turkey. My apologies, Turkey. But it's your man Rick Renee, that little nut ass nigga. It's him who's creating these narratives, who like Mike Coppinger, Max Kellerman. You got to remember, it's all of the top ranked people that's only making sure that all of the top ranked guys that was under that umbrella or that did business with them, it's on that pound for pound. Don't believe me? Just watch. What Trinidad James told them niggas? Don't believe me? Just watch. Go watch that shit. Go back and watch all the top ranked cards from fucking, you go 2014 on up. Fuck it. And just look at all of the commentators, all of the ring announcers, all that. You're going to see Andre Ward, Max Kellerman. You're going to see Mike Carpenter. You're going to see all these Jim Lampley, Larry Mercer. You're going to see these niggas. And then when you go over to ESPN and all that, you're going to see who? Mark Kriegel, Chris Mannix, and all them niggas. You're going to see them niggas. Achenbach. You're going to see all them niggas, bro. Ain't no disrespect, shout all of them out, but that's what you're going to see. So it's like when he purchased the ring, it came with a package deal. It came with all of them niggas. You know what I mean? Unless he brought all of them who all can create shell companies and create false rumors. You seen that movie? Or you seen Superman when the nigga was dragging him and Lex Luthor had all them little fucking monkeys like the streaming farm? That's what they doing. Where the streaming farms at? I'm getting a rap money. I'm gonna bring them ding dong young. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no disrespect. It's truth. This shit truth. No, that shit truth, man. You know, but for Teofimo, damn, I'm about to hit the turkey shit. For Teofimo Lopez not to be on there, for the takeover not to be on a pound for pound is crazy. Crazy. And before I get up out of here, man, hey yo, Box Lab, find my guy your fight, please. But the nigga that duck, you sink that pressure that boy bring. Shout out my guy Unstoppable Gomes. I promise y'all this kid the future, y'all. I promise y'all this kid the future. I promise y'all. 126, 130. I promise y'all, man. Tighten up. Tighten up, buttercup. Cause it's a killer on the loose. That motherfucker got a switch in an extendo. Ready to shoot. I promise you, bro. This kid nice, man. He's super nice, man. You know, I like him a lot. You know, when I call a fighter, you know, I'm always right. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. But I promise y'all, I'm always right. I hit this shit right on the money. And this kid he gonna be dusting, man. I got him coming if he can push it to 135, but between like even if he can squeeze his shit down to 122. Feel me? But from 126, I got him being the 3-time divisional champ. You know, he can be unified or undisputed in either weight class. I got him doing that. You know, I'm just not speaking because that's my man, homie shit. I knew before my man ever mentioned him. I knew about the kid. I was like, yo, this nigga is nice. I was always talking about him. I did videos about this kid before. Now I mean, like that kid really nice. I seen his work. Now I mean, I'm like, damn, this nigga really nice. And I know my eyes special if you had a time round in PBC scouting a nigga. That's why I'm like, shit, I know my eyes special. You know, I seen that shit with Pernell Whitaker when I was growing up. Seen that nigga, yo, he gonna be special. And off my word, he was. You know, I said the same shit with Roy. I said the same shit with Oscar. Uh, I said the same shit with Terry Nars, but you know, niggas start becoming gatekeepers and taking dives. You dig me? We all knew it with Tyson. Uh, growing up, like recently, I knew it with Mikey Garcia. I knew it with the Charlo brothers. I knew it with Canelo. Now I was locked up. I used to watch him with Telemundo when I was in jail. I knew it with Canelo. I knew it with Sean Porter. I knew it with Keith Thurman. Um, mm, Dang, I can't say I love it. I ain't like nothing. I'm gonna be real. Like when Tank, Ryan, Devin, and all them came out, I ain't like nothing. So I ain't. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, Tank name would always buzzing. This light kid from Baltimore was it? They called him Tank. Tank will always buzzing. I'm just gonna keep it real. As amateurs, Tank, Shakur, Boots, and the Russells was popping. But as a pro, not always. I knew Gary Russell was great. I knew Lomachenko was great. I knew Rigondeaux was great. Rigondeaux was my nigga. I knew Rigondeaux was great. I knew Laura. These all of the guys that I'm saying, I stamped them because I knew what they were, and they still like that right now. You feel me? You could put a Gary Russell in the motherfucking ring, Gary Russell Jr. right now in the ring. Him and Kid Austin. Oh my God, that boy. Listen, Gary Russell Shakur, run that shit 135. I want to know this. When Shakur fight Tio, is he going? Is that WBC going to be vacated? Is that WBC going to be vacated? That's all I want to know. You know, but that's a great fight. Tio Shakur is a great fight, yo. It's a great fight for the for the world. You know, it's a pay per view fight. Now that's a pay per view fight. And it should be pay per view. You know, part of that the zone package. Yes, that shit should be part of that package. You know, Tio Shakur is a major fight. You know, Ring Magazine, WBO. Oh my God, you got the lineal title on the line. Oh come on, it's only right. It's only right. You got to make it. It's only right. Um, but I'm gonna get up on out of here, y'all. We had a great show today. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. You know, shout out to my co-host Santos Boxing. Shout out to my brother, my guy, Low Nose Boxing. You know, always coming with the facts. You know, they came in and cooked me today. You know what I mean? They cooked the shit out of me. Feel me? They fried shit out of me. A hot tamale. They fried me today. You know, all fried rice. But damn, they fried me today. My guys fried me. We're gonna get up out of here. You know, tomorrow we're gonna pop back up. But I need y'all to go over my brother's channels, man. Go over there to Santos Box and hit that subscribe button. You know, we just need 4 more subscribers, y'all. 4 more so we can bring you this. Oh, we gonna bring you some shit. I need y'all to go to Low Nose Box and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? And, you know, hit that notification bell as well. You know, comment, share. You know, just all we just really asking is free, man. Just subscribe to us, show us some love, man. You know, so we can intend to do more and give y'all more. You know, once I get off house arrest, I promise y'all, you know, it's going to be a different setting. You know, my house, gyms. We're gonna be in gyms. You know, my guy working right now. So once we build this and get this right, you know, we can turn this shit to a bigger business. You know, so we can just be together. You know, in gyms, just interviewing. You feel me? And that's what we working on. You know, but at the end of the day, we need y'all help. And we need your help just to hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit that sub button. Put us on the map on the algorithm, and we ready to go. You dig? Besides that, I'm up out of here. You know what it is, man. Great show today.